Hello there, this is Alaska Mountaineer, and I am glad to have you back here with me. Welcome back to my garden. For any of you that may have looked at the garden, putting it together when it was a mess, this is just that was around the first week of June, and this is the 24th of July, so we don't have but maybe 3 weeks left in the growing season. So yeah, this stuff's got to be taken off maybe a month. But just giving you an update on the progress. I mean, if you look, I think the garden's doing great. Not producing anything, but it's doing great. The peppers aren't doing that well though. Yeah, as you can see, these right here, they really haven't grown any. There's something wrong with this side of the garden, I think. But the Brussels sprouts have really come along. They're not hidden yet, but they're there. These are just for fun. I've never grown Brussels sprouts before. And the peppers, they do have peppers in them. If you can see there are peppers, but they're just not doing well this year. The leaves are already falling off the trees. Yeah, they're in there. They just are not doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah, but yeah, the cucumbers didn't make it at all. So I've planted tomatoes in its place, and the tomatoes are doing well. You can see there's blooms all over it. And these are called Midnight Snack. If you look down in there, they're the little purple tomatoes. They're about ready to come off. And these over here are the red huskies, the husky red. Yeah, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They have tomatoes on them. And then this is the Golden Jubilee, the yellow tomatoes. And I've never been able to get a yellow tomato to grow here in Alaska, but we're going to find out if it will this time. Plenty of bloom, just nothing coming off of it yet. The squash didn't do well either, so it's the vine stuff that didn't do well. I mean, if you look, the flowers are opened up, and it's a very cloudy day today. It's been raining for over a week. They get up in the 80s here, which don't happen too often, and dry, and then it got rainy for last week, a lot of rain. Yeah, but squash didn't do too well. Linda's plants, the parsley here did really well. The strawberries didn't do anything. I mean, they're strawberries, but I think the birds have been eating them. And then we have the yeah, they're just regular strawberries. And lettuce, it came up, but it didn't go all the way across. I don't know what happened to some of this garden. And let me go around. Yeah, and then the basil. I never grew basil. I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it don't look like much to me. But I don't think it's really done anything. Maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. And her peppermint, it did good. There's nothing wrong with it. Right there it is. The cabbage looks really good. It just hasn't headed yet. And radishes are thick. I mean, look at that. That's just thick. But what I'm really impressed with is the tomatoes. The tomato plants, and here's the type of, here's my eyes right here. You can see how tall they are. They're as tall as I am, or that one is. This one got broke off somehow. Moose may have done it. We had a moose and a newborn calf back here, but if you look at the tomatoes, they did well. We have plenty of tomatoes in there. I mean, they're still coming out. All of them, there's tons of tomatoes in all this. So I'm excited to see, and there's still blooms up there. But all in all, yeah, there's probably 60 tomatoes on these 4 plants. All in all, I think the garden did well. I don't think the dirt had the right minerals in it. I need to work on that better. The tree got apples in it. It never grows big apples, but there you go. It's just these little tiny crab apples. But yeah, it looks a lot better trimmed up. But yeah, that's the status of the garden. Yeah, I don't have much more of a growing season left, but this tomato right here, I think might be turning, because it was the same color as these a couple days ago. So they might be starting to do their thing. All right, that's an update on the garden. Leave me a thumbs up if you think it turned out better than you thought it was, or if it turned out at all. And any comments or suggestions for the future, let me know. I'd like to hear from you. And if you have subscribed, subscribe so you can get some updates on what we do here in Alaska. So until next time, you take care of yourself. And as always, please be safe.